All right, the art and science of home energy cleansing. And that's the name of the course, obviously. Do you ever feel exhausted the moment you walk through the door, but energized when you leave? Do arguments seem to erupt in the same exact spot in your kitchen over and over again, or in different rooms of your house? Do you struggle with restless sleep or nightmares in specific rooms? This is not in your head, it is in your walls. Your home is a dynamic, energetic sponge. It constantly absorbs, stores, and radiates the emotions, stress, and thoughts of everyone inside of it. Does the air feel stale or thick, even after cleaning? You clean the floors, you organize the clutter, you open the windows, yet something still feels heavy. Also, a little about me, had like a martial arts background and did a lot of martial arts when I was younger before I got on the spiritual path. Well, maybe more on the meditation or hatha yoga path. And I traveled with Master Choa for like 9 years, city to city, learning about energy, using energetic shielding, all kinds of good stuff. So I absorb the inner teachings, not only through the energy, but just observing. And I witnessed the mechanics of the soul, and the systematic application of prana across global cultures. I attended over 100 workshops directly with Master Cho Koksui, who also teaches like the pranic feng shui and stuff, or used to teach that. That's where I took it from originally. But I immersed myself in the deepest layers of pranic technology. Took all the classes, and these were laboratories where I learned to apply, the physical matter and share energized tools. Oh, I don't know if this was supposed to be in there, but it's one of the main things I learned was like the daily salt bath or salt scrubs. And we used to do a lot of the purification by water. And Master Cho would bless the pool. But now whenever I travel, I always have to, energize the pool and stuff and swim in it. It's good stuff. But I spent thousands of hours in meditation or out of yoga meditations. Been doing the energy work for over 27 years. And one of the first times I learned about using like aromatherapy for disintegrating negative energy when I was with Master Choa, and he was teaching, and after the class, he put his jacket on a chair and had me, feel the energy of the back of and it was like really dirty, lots of cords. Then he sprayed it, and then like the cords like disappeared. So the energy and the energy of the oil, the energy of the vodka, blessed water, the alcohol, green energy, all the different colored energies in the spray. There's like pink, green energy, red energy, all kinds of like a rainbow color energy. And so, I used to help Master Choa make the spray. And like one time when he was doing the thing with the jacket, he I don't know if I had like empty bottles in my room, spray bottles, and I was like, hey, let me go grab those spray bottles, and then I went and got them, and then he whipped up this big bottle of stuff with put oil in it, and then we filled all these bottles up, and then he energized it, and then I went and like shared it with all the students the next day, and it all sold out like really quickly. So the aura spray, which is like we teach a lot how to do that. I think we got a mixture in the class tonight. We'll show you. But then I like I met Master Cho in St. Louis the next weekend, and then I don't know if I brought 200 bottles. Yeah, I brought like a bunch of empty bottles, like and vodka, like 10 bottles of vodka, and then we energized them, blessed them, um, and then like the same thing. People loved it, and it's like that was like my, you know, first pranic aromatherapy lessons is like, using essential oils to purify spaces. Like our hotel rooms, you always used to clean the hotel rooms. You do energetic shielding of the hotel room. Like it's like your temporary space. But yeah, the, um, and then we learn about the essential oils, and each oil has like affects the chakras differently. So one oil, like say tea tree, it makes the chakras like a certain way. Like this one will get bigger and this one gets smaller. Like it's like a tuning board, but then you use like lavender, and then like it does something different to the chakras. And Master Cho will be scanning me, and we could like each time I smell the oil, it'd be scanning differently. So the chakras were changing every time you smelled a different oil. And I started my first book, Golden Aromatherapy, and it's out of print now. But I have my new books, Pranic Lifestyle. And there's like class in Prague, Czech Republic. It's a little bit about like I went from like being martial arts to like meditation. That was Prague there. Really nice culture of like lots of old ancient stuff there. And there's, me with Master Cho, my mom in 2000, another class there. But I had a turning point where like I decided to go into the spiritual path. Oh, in Prague again. Went there a couple different times. There's the dog and the kids there. Um, but the invisible burden, and that was just a little bit about me. The invisible burden, heavy energy in a clean space, vibrational dissonance, a pristine physical environment can mask significant energetic stagnation. Heavy energy acts as an invisible weight on inhabitants. Symptoms can include unexplained fatigue, brain fog, emotional drainage. You might feel fear or like you're not alone. So you gotta, view the home as a sponge, energetic sponge. It constantly absorbs, stores, and radiates the life force of everyone inside of it and around it. The tension of an argument, the joy of a party, or the grief of a loss leaves a residue on the walls and furniture. So your home has an aura, and it permeates your aura. It's like like it interlaces. But just as your body has veins, your home has like energy channels, hallways, windows, doors, where this energy flows or doesn't flow. The goals have a home where prana flows freely, creating a space that feels vibrant and alive.